Now we have understood it completely that the first law of thermodynamics is the law of conservation of energy, right? But according to first law of thermodynamics, there are many conceivable processes in the nature which can happen without the violation of first law of thermodynamics. For example, a book lying on the table can jump on itself to some height. How? The table can instantly cool down, so that in a process it can convert some of its internal energy, which is in the form of heat, into mechanical energy of the book, so that book can reach some height. So this process is actually not violated, not against the first law of thermodynamics, but it does not happen in nature. So clearly there is another law in nature, a principle law of nature, which forbids these kind of activities. So that is called second law of thermodynamics. So second law of thermodynamics, I'll explain it to you in two different statements given by two different scientists. First one is Kelvin-Planck statement. It is the same statement which we were discussing, that the machine, that is a heat engine, can never completely convert the heat into mechanical work done. So the Kelvin-Planck statement is that it is impossible to construct a heat engine which would absorb heat from a reservoir, as if the heat getting extracted from source, which is Q1, and convert 100% of heat absorbed into work done, because efficiency cannot be 100%, right? Because Q2 will not be equal to 0, right? And the closest statement is, it is impossible to design a self-acting machine. This is in terms of refrigerator, okay? So it is impossible to design a self-acting machine unaided by any external agency. Consider the mechanical diagram of refrigerator, where an external work W was being done on the refrigerator. So here, self-acting machine unaided by any external agency, in that case it was W, which would transfer heat from a body at lower temperature and to another body at higher temperature. Like it is converting what? It is doing what? It is absorbing heat from a body at lower temperature and it is supplying heat to a body at higher temperature. So this process can be done only if there is some external agency involved, as is in the case of refrigerator, where W was the work being done on the system. So these are the two different statements defying the same law of nature, which forbids some activities of first law of thermodynamics.